This video is part of a series intended to give an overview of the forms used by the American Red Cross in our shelter operations. The Shelter Client Disclosure Tracking Log provides a record of disclosures of client information by the shelter manager to someone outside the Red Cross. When a client registers at a Red Cross shelter, he or she is asked if we have permission to share the client's information with our partners. Most clients will, of course, allow us to do so and will sign the registration form giving us permission. If a client declines to allow the sharing of information, we of course still admit the client to our shelter. That is not a condition of registration. But if extraordinary circumstances require the disclosure of that information, the circumstances and actions are recorded in this log. Absent the client's permission, the shelter manager must seek and receive authorization from the headquarters sheltering manager. This is the Shelter Client Disclosure Tracking Form. The top line is standard stuff: the date the log was started, the disaster operation number, and the name of the shelter. The client's name is on the next line. Enter the full name and make sure that it matches the name on the client's registration form. A good detail to double check. The first row of boxes identifies the non-Red Cross individual who made the request for our client's information and the name and address of the agency which that individual represents. The second row of boxes identifies the Red Cross staffer who actually makes the disclosure and the reason it was made. Next is where you would enter the details of the disclosure. What exactly was disclosed, who authorized the disclosure, and how the disclosure was made. Once a client disclosure tracking log is started, subsequent requests and disclosures should be added to the same page. One caution regarding the information disclosed box: be as specific as you can. Include the names and agencies or companies of all people with whom you have conversations about the disclosure, and details of the events that the requester described to justify that disclosure. And finally, make absolutely sure that you include the name of the person who authorized you to disclose the information. This log form could be, and in some situations is, considered a legal document. The Red Cross jealously guards the privacy of our clients, and only in extraordinary circumstances would we even consider releasing any personal information. So keep it in the back of your mind that you are creating as full and complete a record as possible of what the extraordinary circumstances are in this case.